Hello, my dear parents and the sweet little ones. Today I brought you a very nice story of the mouse and the frog. This story is having a very nice moral at the end, so keep listening the story till the end. Let's begin the story of the mouse and the frog. Once upon a time, a frog lived in a stream. You can see the water in the picture, kids. It is a flow of water. It's called a stream or a small lake or a river where the water flows down. Here you can see the frog that lives in the stream. The frog is a small animal which can live on land and in water together. It can sit on the land for so much of time, long time, and it can live inside the water like the fish also. So it can live on both land and in the water. This frog was living in the stream. One day he saw a mouse walking towards him. Can you see the mouse on the right? Yes, the mouse was walking, looking at the frog, just coming towards the frog. Yes or no? Suddenly, the frog saw the mouse and was about to jump into the water. Do you know the mouse don't know how to swim? But the mouse was walking towards the frog to talk to the frog. Yes or no? So the frog was afraid if the mouse would fall in the water and die. So the frog, in a helping nature, wanted to jump into the water to go near the mouse. The mouse stopped him and asked, "Will you carry me on your back?" See, the frog can live in the water. That means he can stay in the water for long. And he can even swim through the water from one side to another. But the mouse cannot. So the mouse was asking the frog for help. What is the help that the mouse asked? He asked the frog to carry him from one side to the other on his back. Did the frog agree? No. The frog asked, "How do I know that you will not bite me?" The mouse has a habit of biting things, yes or no? It spoils everything, it bites everything. Like if it's the sweet box, it bites the box. Okay, the mouse bites things. That is its habit. So the frog was afraid. If the mouse sits on the frog's back, who knows if the mouse might bite the frog? If anybody bites you, what will happen? You'll be in pain and the frog may even die. So he was doubtful. Who knows? Will you bite me, mouse? Asked the frog. The mouse replied, "I will not bite you, and it is a promise." What did the mouse say? He promised the frog that he will not bite him while he sits on his back. The mouse sat on the frog's back to cross the river or the stream. That means the frog agreed, accepting the mouse's promise that he will not bite him. So he agreed that he will carry the mouse on his back to cross the river or stream of water. Soon they were traveling down the stream. You can see in the picture, the mouse is sitting on the frog's back and they have traveled halfway. That means they are in the middle of the water. The frog was relaxing and not afraid of the mouse anymore because the mouse has promised him that he will not bite. So the frog was no more afraid of the mouse. When they reached middle of the stream, the mouse bit the frog. Oh my God! The mouse broke his promise. The frog was not afraid of the mouse, thinking the promise will help. But what happened? In the middle of the river, the mouse bit the frog. The frog will be in lot of pain, yes or no? Also in shock that the mouse broke the promise. The frog cried out of pain and started drowning. See, I told you, right? If anybody beat us or bite us, we will be in pain and will fall down. Yes or no? Like that only, the frog went in pain and stopped swimming. That means it started drowning in the water. It could not swim. Why did the mouse do this bad thing? The mouse said angrily, "You stamped my tail once long ago." See, the mouse was so feeling bad inside that the frog has stamped his tail long ago. That means all these days the mouse was waiting to give a revenge to the frog. How did he stamp the mouse's tail? We don't know. It just happened long ago, a few days back. But what did the mouse do? It wanted to take the revenge on the frog. So, this is my revenge, the frog said. Silly mouse. Now what happened? The mouse is in the middle of the stream. The frog is also in the middle of the stream. The mouse, out of revenge, bit the frog. And the frog started drowning. Now the frog is going to die. But what did the frog say after listening all about the revenge? He said, "Silly mouse." Why is the mouse silly? He's taking his revenge, right? Now let's see why he said so. "I am dying, and you will also drown with me." Oh God, does the mouse know how to swim? No. The frog only knows how to swim, and the frog is in pain and drowning. That means the mouse sitting on the back of the frog will also drown and get killed. Yes or no? Now, did you understand the moral of the story, kids? The moral of the story is revenge is always harmful. See, long ago the frog stamped the mouse's tail. Yes, the mouse little felt bad that someone stamped its tail. But now it's going to die by taking the revenge on the frog. So kids, tell me, taking revenge is correct or wrong? It is always wrong to take the revenge. Okay, if it's good or if you feel good of doing help to someone, do help. But never take revenge on anybody, because revenge is going to harm you back. Alright, if the mouse could have felt little sorry, oh, someone stamped my tail and left it on that day, now it would have lived happily. By taking revenge, it killed the frog and it killed itself. Alright kids, this is the moral, and do use it in your daily things also. See, someone takes your pencil, someone takes your napkin, don't take a revenge. Ask them to say sorry, that's all. Alright kids, Did you understand the story? This story was about whom? The mouse and the frog. Parents, do subscribe, like, share these videos. I'll be coming up with more activity and stories videos. Until then, talk soon.